Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2022 with Dover Athletic. It is Season 8 time. This is what happened in Season 7. If you missed it, we got to the playoff finals and lost against Nottingham Forest in the final. This season, we're on the 9th of September and it's not started very well. In my defence, we've played Bournemouth, who are a good team. We've played Bristol City, who, yes, they destroyed us, which is fair. We also drew against Ipswich 3-3 and then lost 2-1 against Millwall. We did beat Birmingham 4-0, so there is that. We've got a lot of transfers to talk about, so let's talk about those first. We're at that point as well where I don't need to keep things secret from you because most people that we end up signing aren't real. We have made £2.3 million when it comes for transfers. And most of that was a man called Christopher Hackett, who was left and signed for Sheffield United, never played for us. We sent him out on loan to Port Vale, and Sheffield United paid £1.7 million for him. I don't know why they decided to do that, but I was very happy to take the money. Also, a huge bit of business was Petar Peric. Huge as in disappointing, this one. He has left the club, he has signed for Aston Villa. He's now worth £18.5 million. He could not get a work permit for us, but apparently for Aston Villa he's able to. I think we have a 50% sell on here, which could be very, very helpful for us. A whole load of other players as well leaving the club. Who else have we got that's quite important, shall we say? Sinisalo leaving. Zakor also leaving the club. Omar Bogle leaving the club as well on a free transfer and a whole load of loan deals. Players joining. We've got some big names. First up, we have signed Alessandro Madonna, who is an Italian goalkeeper on loan from Liverpool because basically our first choice goalkeeper has been pretty poor for the last few seasons. Hopefully, Madonna is a little bit better. We have also signed Nguyen Van Hein, who is an English and I think Vietnamese striker and winger on loan from Arsenal, not paying a single penny of his wages for him. I think he's a very good player to play on that right-hand side. Probably a little bit better than Romeo Beckham. Paul Sell has returned to the club on a permanent deal after basically being on loan for 3 seasons from Nottingham Forest. Well, 3 seasons we had him on loan. We brought him back for 115k. Good bit of business. Tyler Pasnick is a 23-year-old Scottish striker, a real player, a real human that we've signed on a free transfer formerly of Rangers. I think he's pretty good. Clive Marvin is a 22-year-old English left-back signed from Burnley, and for some reason, he's worth an absolute fortune. I don't understand why he's worth 4.3 to 6.6 million pounds, but apparently he is. He's probably our number 1 left-back. 4 more players to go, and let's just say they're pretty good. We'll start off with Sane, I think is where we'll begin. I mean, he's not pretty good, but he's hopefully going to be pretty good. Signed from ASC Jarraf in his native Senegal. Goalkeeper, as you can obviously see, he's worth a lot of money. I'm hoping he's going to get some game time. I think he's got a work permit as well. He does have a work permit. Yeah, see? We can actually get people with work permits. Aaron Allen is next up. No relation to the other Allen who we've just signed, who we'll get to in a moment. 22-year-old English striker, winger, whatever you want to call him. He gives us more options, I guess, spread around the pitch. Believe it or not, Mbai Dai, that's his name, isn't our best signing in the summer. Free transfer, I think it was a free transfer from Generation Foot in Senegal. He's just really good, isn't he? The problem is, he's an attacking midfielder. You can probably tell we're training him up to be a left winger. That's where he's going to be playing for most of this season. Rory Allen is actually our best signing. An American, and I think he's part English as well, formerly of Manchester United. He's good. He's angry, 18 aggression, but he's very, very good. I think that's everybody. We've kind of gone around the houses there to talk about the new signings. Obviously, you can see a whole load of players going out on loan deals as well. Most of these aren't particularly important. Today, then, we're going to be playing Leeds United because we know we can beat Leeds, so hopefully we can do it again. Right then, match number 1 of the episode. Match number 1 of the season as well on camera. It's going to be away from home Leeds United. It is going to be Madonna in goal, Muller, Cisse, McGuinness and Clive Marvin in defence. Serlan Thomason in midfield, Van Hein and Dai on the wings, Jaden Williams and Rory Allen as our strikers for this one. I know what some of you are saying about Dai. Why don't I just play him up front? And you're probably right, but I want to play him as a winger because we've got a lot of other strikers who realistically should be playing as strikers ahead of a central midfielder. So Dai, we're just going to keep progressing on and hopefully turning him into a left winger. Let's hope that we can beat Leeds United, because otherwise this season might be a long one. So last season, obviously, we massively overachieved. This season, we have to just be looking at staying in the league, don't we? Why is that showing that and not the league table? That should be the league table. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. So Leeds United currently 11th place. We are definitely at the wrong end of the table. Nelson to John Kennedy. It's a good save from Madonna. I think Kennedy was offside. He was. It wasn't a highlight. Now, we haven't done anything over the summer to do with our tactics or anything like that. This is the same tactic we've essentially been playing since about Season 2. So that shouldn't be the reason for our downfall. I don't know what it is. Maybe we've just brought in too many new players. Maybe we've been found out. Cissé's going for a run here. Number 12 lumps it over the top towards Van Hijn, but doesn't manage to get it. And now it's Leeds United coming for 24 minutes on the clock. Crepin Diatta, a man that I hate, but only in Football Manager. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Diatta goes for goal. Madonna absolutely fumbles that one, concedes a corner. Reece Nelson's going to take the corner towards the 6-yard box. Big head clear from McGuinness. It's going to come back though. Kennedy to Nelson. Good clearance once again, but not far enough. But luckily, the highlight has ended. So far, it's been all Leeds United. We have had 2 shots apparently, but I haven't seen anything. Maybe one more chance before half-time for Leeds. Madonna with a cracking save there at this front post, conceding another corner. Nelson's probably going over to take it. Yes, he does. The former Arsenal man then plays it low. Paul Sell heads it straight off for another corner. We've still got 3 minutes or so left of the first half to play, and I think we need to give people a little bit of encouragement. Patrick de Paula's in the penalty area with the ball. Nelson to Phillips, back to Nelson, plays it on the ground to Henry. Diatta on the ground. I'm not even sure who that was. It's gone wide of the goalkeeper's post. I think the flag went up anyway. We are playing pretty poorly, aren't we? Apparently we did have a shot on target, but it was this one, and the XG was just horrendous. I'm going to say we simply have to be better in front of goal. Dye and Van Hijn struggling. 2 new signings are struggling there. Obviously, Jaden Williams as well is struggling. Not a new signing, been here forever. We've done no changes. Madonna is basically keeping us in this game, isn't he? The Liverpool loanee. Arbelodo, I'm not even sure what that was. I said then, it definitely wasn't his name. Hayden Muller, right-hand side is Van Hijn on the ground. Finds Jaden Williams. The former Spurs man connects with the current Arsenal man. It's all the way back with the Leeds United goalkeeper. Long ball over the halfway line. McGuinness heads down straight to Crepin Diatta. Number 2 rushes towards the penalty spot. Not the penalty spot. Van Hijn's conceded a penalty. Now he's going to rush towards the penalty spot. Patrick de Paula then. Stepping up against Madonna. Come on, Madonna. Where are you going to go? Straight into the bottom corner. It is 1-0 to Leeds United. Van Hijn conceding the penalty on just his second appearance for the club. Not really how we wanted this season to go. Right, Dye on the wing isn't clearly working, so we're going to put him up front. Corbinow's going to come on, because he knows how to score goals against Leeds. I should remember that. We're also going to do Van Hijn coming off for Romeo Beckham. We're reverting back to last season. Do we do one more change? Paul Searle. No, we keep Paul Searle on because we have no central midfielders. Patrick de Paula with a free kick for Leeds. Good curling effort. Dinks the top of the bar, goes over. 62 minutes played. Still, obviously, 1-0 to Leeds United, but they have been so much better than us. Is this actually going to be a chance going our way? Paul Searle. Now Muller. Where are you going to go, buddy? Tries to find some space, crosses the ball in. McGuinness is there, and he's hit the bar, and that one goes over as well. We're just not doing very well, are we? We're just not playing very well. We've got 15 minutes left. Dye is going to be the man coming off. Andrew Moran is going to come on as a striker. Do we do that? Yes, we do. Theo Corbinow is going to push up to be a striker. Moran's going to come on the left wing. Marvin with a throw. Final 10 minutes. Moran's not going to get there, and now Leeds can possibly counter-attack. And they've managed to find Dane Scarlett, who is up there all by himself at the moment. It's a good ball. Finds Scarlett once again on the right-hand side. No real support. Maybe someone at the back post. It's Cindy Lauper. What's she going to do? She's not doing a lot. Plays it all the way back. Phillips to Patrick de Paula. Across to Frabotta in the penalty area. Leeds United seems ridiculous, isn't it? Let's be honest. We should never beat Leeds. Frabotta tries to cross it. Can't manage it. Beckham gets it back to Muller. Are we going to counter-attack their counter-attack? Theo Corbinow with the ball. Plays it through to Rory Allen. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Rory has to score. And Rory's missed. He's hit it wide. How has Rory not scored? 4 minutes of injury time. And we have the ball, but we are deep inside our own penalty area. Long ball upfield. Theo Corbinow on the right. The winger Playing as a striker, plays in Allen once again, takes a touch and blasts it over again. Rory could have won this game for us in the last few highlights. Henry, why are our two strikers way behind the free kick there? What was going on? Mendes, it's now Masanhais, maybe. Could be his name. Searle gets it for us though. Romeo Beckham. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds. McGuinness to Moran, heads it down, finds Rory Allen. Third time is a charm, and Rory flippin' Allen makes it 1-1. We have somehow rescued a point. I don't even know how we've done that. Theo Corbeau, apparently, since he's come on and been pushed up to a striker, has been pretty good. Moran heads the ball through. Rory Allen's there, and this time he does not miss. And he might have just rescued us a point. Well, first game on camera of the season, and we certainly left it late, didn't we? We certainly left it late. Madonna kept us in that game. Realistically, we should have lost about 3 or 4-0. XG says it should have been about 3-1. We managed to somehow sneak a point. So 6 games into the season, and we are definitely in a relegation scrap at the moment. I say at the moment because there is obviously plenty of football still to be played. We are going to go forward and play another match in today's episode, so we're going to go forward and we're going to go play Middlesbrough. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. For the Middlesbrough game, we're basically going for the same starting 11 plus a couple of little tweaks. Madonna, Muller, Cisse, McGuinness and Silko Thomas in defence. He has obviously returned back to the starting 11. Searle and Thomason as the central midfielders. Romeo Beckham and Dye on the wings. Yes, I am trying Dye once again as a left winger. Theo Corbeau will be starting as a striker alongside Rory Allen because those two seem to work really well for about 10 minutes. I don't know how good Middlesbrough are. I don't know whether they should be a mid-table side. They look like they're currently a mid-table side. We have ourselves a chance. Paul Searle with the ball. Muller crosses it in, finds Romeo Beckham, takes a few touches. It's a great tackle from McCallum. Thomason finds Silko Thomas. Back to George Thomason. In the middle, Paul Searle, loads and loads of space. Takes a little bit too long on the ball for my liking there. Thomason back to Searle. Now Romeo Beckham. Muller needs to run. He's decided to go long and find Silko Thomas. There are 5 in the middle. Romeo Beckham is one of them. That is a very strange one too. Beckham to Thomas, back to Beckham. But Romeo is on the score sheet. 3 minutes played. We are 1-0 up against Middlesbrough. Obviously, still early days in this match, but if we were to win this game, we'll move it clear of the relegation zone by a fair distance early on in the season. Allen to Dye, plays it in the middle, finds Paul Searle. Right-hand side is the goalscorer Romeo Beckham. Now Muller the fullback. 3 in the box if he can find any one of them. Theo Corbeau's there, the Canadian can't get it. And now Middlesbrough potentially can counter-attack. Hudson's going to control this. Francis Hudson apparently is his name, into the penalty area. Madonna makes a cracking save, concedes the corner but prevents the goal. We are going to see the corner though. Mostovoy takes it towards the back post, and it is big Mark McGuinness to head that ball clear. Plenty of action so far in this match. Right-hand side for Middlesbrough. It's all the way back to Fisher in goal. Kicks it long towards... where did that go to space? That took forever to come down. Silko Thomas to McGuinness. Lumps it upfield. Dye heads or chests it down maybe. Thomason through to Theo Corbeau, and the Canadian cannot miss. But unfortunately, the Canadian was offside. All I want is Dye to turn into a half-decent footballer. Is that too much to ask? He's on a 6.4 again. It's a corner for Middlesbrough. Final 7 or 8 minutes of the first half. Thomas Evans with the headed effort goes wide of Madonna's post. And it looks like we are going to be holding on to our lead up until half-time at the very least. And moving up to, by the looks of it, I think 16th place in the table. Bye. Have a word, fella. You've not been good enough. Good. You look motivated. Is that going to make a difference? Probably not, because you're playing out of position. Obviously no changes at half-time, but looking at it, Dye, Corbeau and Allen all struggling. Dye's dropped down to a 6.2 again. I mean, at this rate, we're never going to pay him, are we? We're just going to fine him every other match. Heymans does manage to somehow get there and find turns. Mostovoy on the right-hand side, just before the hour mark. Heymans gets it now. It's Knight in the middle of the pitch, facing away from goal. Heymans with a bit of space on the right-hand side. Dye doesn't bother going for it. Silko Thomas is going to take his time and just smash it upfield. He should have taken his time and passed it to a white shirt, but didn't want to do that apparently. Left-hand side for Middlesbrough. Crosses the ball in. Cisse clears it. Doesn't manage to find Beckham though, and the cross comes in again. Dobbin's there. He's hit the post. He's found the rebound, and Lewis Dobbin gets his first goal of the season. It's 1-1 against Middlesbrough, and I mean, I don't even know how they've managed to score from that. Well, Dye is on a 6.1 now. Andrew Moran is going to be the man to come on. I mean, they're two strikers. It's both of them 6.5s. Can I have a word? Can I shout at you? Touchline shouts. Demand more from you. Touchline shouts. Demand more from you. I don't think I've ever done that. Well, it's not made a difference because we still haven't had any highlights, and Rory Allen has dropped down to a 6.3 now. Wonderful. Final 10 minutes of the game. Cisse is ready for bed, looking at his condition. We've had no highlights. Since I've shouted at the players, we've had absolutely no highlights. We're going to do Rory Allen for Van Hine. We'll do Van Hine up front. And actually, we'll do Corbeneau as well for Adam Brown. Who's Adam Brown? Who is... Oh, yeah. Adam Brown was a guy who spent a couple of seasons out on loan at Torquay and absolutely dominated for 2 years. So, yeah, Adam Brown is going to get a chance. We're not going to get any highlights. Oh, no, maybe we are. Annoyingly, it is Middlesbrough with the highlight. McGuinness gets it clear. Finds Van Hine. Conceded the penalty against Leeds. Can he do something a little bit different down the other end today? Van Hine takes his time. Moran to Searle. Through ball to Thomason. Stops. Back to Van Hine. And Nguyen Van Hine. Oh my word, Nguyen Van Hine was the villain against Leeds United, and against Middlesbrough in the 91st minute, because we love to leave it late, we might have just won. I feel like I should have changed the mentality to defensive. We've got a highlight with 15 seconds to play. Knight controlled it into the penalty area. Madonna has to save it. It doesn't matter. It goes wide, and we are hopefully picking up the 3 points against Middlesbrough at home. We are over the 94. Referee, please. Referee, McGuinness. Inside his penalty area, lumps it upfield towards Moran. This is worrying that there is an actual highlight going on. It's on the ground to Hudson, plays it back. It's a free kick. Referee, just blow the full-time whistle. We are 42 seconds over the 94. Just blow the whistle. Are you ever going to stop this highlight? What's going on? I'm genuinely worried that they're going to get themselves a chance and equalise. They haven't. We've won. We've just picked up 3 points. Right, if we can play like that for the rest of the season, we should be safe. That's all I'm aiming for this year, safety. Then again, I did say that last year, and we almost got promoted. So it's not been the best start to Season 8, but we have just picked up 4 points on camera in Episode 1. We are currently down in 18th place, 2 points clear of 22nd place Hull, but it is early days. A victory or two could push us straight into the promotion spots, the automatic playoff spots, things like that. So you know what? Let's not panic. Let's go forward to the next episode, which is probably going to be somewhere in maybe November. Do we do Everton? I think we're going to do Everton and Hull, you know. I think that's what we're going to go for. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. Hit the subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in episode 2, where we're going to be going to Merseyside and probably getting hammered. Thanks for watching.